Welcome everybody. Welcome everybody back to another episode of the Mismatch Misfits. Damn, I'm getting good at this shit. What episode are we on? Like 11? Yeah, 11. Episode 11. This is episode 11, and today is actually an interesting one. We're talking. Well, they've all been interesting, but this one's gonna be fun because not everybody knows about them. Apparently, me and Sampi were the only ones that came in with prior knowledge of them. Today we are talking about cryptids. Hey, just a quick thing. Do you remember the show on Cartoon Network, The Secret Saturdays?
I didn't
The
have
name sounds familiar.
Yeah, like the name sounds familiar, but like it's not clicking.
Okay, so The Secret Saturdays was a show that came around a little after the rise of Ben 10, and it was about cryptids too, and they made a whole thing, like
Were
a
they the ones
crossover.
that did like the whole huge thing with the Mothman?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, they wore like
yeah.
they wore like the
Secret
black.
Saturdays?
Yeah, Secret
Yeah,
Saturdays.
because they got like Ben 10 to come help him try and catch it, right?
Yes, and I think he got
You
attacked
gotta
by. I think he got attacked by Bigfoot, and it turns out Bigfoot was an alien, and he got the DNA in his on the Omnitrix.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah, I was already not watching cartoons when this came out.
Ooh, I'm
Ooh.
sorry.
Ooh,
I'm
fancy.
sorry. You
No,
was
like,
already a
my
big
little
man.
brother used
Yeah,
to
you're
really
right.
like Ben 10. That's how I kind of knew about it because he used to really like Ben 10, and
I
every
like
now
Ben
and then I'd see him watch it.
Okay.
And I
Okay.
remember that he was fighting the Mothman.
Yeah. They had like a little chupacabra as a pet.
I remember this
Yeah.
cartoon.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now.
Yeah, because
Mm-hmm.
my brother liked that cartoon also, and that's what sparked his whole like interest into cryptids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was already like I already knew about cryptids, but this show also kind of like just boosted everything else I had. But yeah, like I just wanted to bring that up because when we decided on the topic, that show came to my mind, and ever since then I've
So-
been thinking about it.
So, like, what are I know
Okay.
mythical creatures.
so
you know what I
before-
mean? Because
before we get it- Hold on, before we get into the introduction of the cryptids, let's introduce everybody else. Today, on our show,
Speaking
have-
of,
speaking of everybody here, we have we'll start off with Adrian. Adrian's over here to my left. Yeah, over here to my left. Go ahead and introduce yourself, buddy.
what's up, guys? How y'all doing?
I said on my left. I said on my left. Okay, my left.
Yeah,
To
but you're
your
like,
left, when you look at the camera, it's pointing
It's
to the
reverse.
It's my fucking. Okay, whatever.
like looking at David like,
See, you're looking over there. Are you looking at my wall? You're looking at
No, I'm
here.
looking at you point to
I was looking at your square.
Yeah.
I'm
You're
I'm
square, and you're square, you're pointing to
Brian.
Yeah, you were like, this
Brian,
is Adrian
where
over here.
where are you located in the square?
He's
He's at the
right
very
there.
bottom.
He's at the bottom, but like
Nah, I'm actually like laying on the bed because I can't afford a square. So
it's 50 cents.
You know, Brian like them Rillos.
Okay, anyways, whatever fucking side you're on in your squares, go ahead and
Nah,
introduce
what's up,
yourself.
guys? Been here a couple times. As always, Adrian Chistosito. Yeah, just here to get spooked out. I don't really do horror, so I'm just here for the ride.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. All right, next, Sam, Mr. Kojo. Go ahead and introduce
Sorry.
yourself.
Salutations. It's your local black man here to experience spooky stuff
Local
and
black
show facial expressions.
Our voice of nope.
Yeah.
Literally the voice of note, because a lot of this spooky shit I don't fuck with, but I'm here for support and just because I like it here.
This is fun. Yeah, I don't like this, but it sounds fun. It looks fun.
Went out to Overwatch.
Oh God! Stop! You don't know me.
All right. Next up, we have my research partner, the one who keeps us in track. Go ahead, Sampy.
I'm CMP. I do the research.
She is down here.
I am the only female in this podcast. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's not true.
Who?
We have Brian. We have.
Oh,
Damn. I wasn't ready to come out yet.
You
No,
just
sorry, guys.
okay.
I'm our
Continue.
female viewpoint. I am the prettiest in the cast. There you go.
I would say
Objection.
Sam has objection.
Hey, come on.
I'll take you on, Sam.
Well, you
I'll
got a
take
I
nice,
mean,
you got a
I'll take
nice
you
white
on.
smile.
yeah, exactly, bro. Like, it's just a smile.
Like,
Look at
I'll
those.
take.
Look at those pearly
Like-
whites. Look at those
Like,
pearly
Hey,
whites.
oh wait,
You
hold
got
on,
a
hold
car
on.
smile.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know
Lower
that?
the brightness though.
Like,
Wait. Lower the brightness.
Hold on.
Okay.
Lower the
Yeah,
brightness.
go ahead.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Hold
This
on.
shit's scary, bro.
Look.
Dark.
Now do the eyes. Do the eyes.
Do it.
Oh, damn, it's too dark. So
They didn't work today.
it didn't work today. It didn't work. It's too dark outside. The daylight savings didn't kick in time,
Daylight
but
savings messed
Yeah.
them up.
it really did. But
But-
I mean, like, let's
But
be
usually
honest, like, look at this.
the pearly whites are there.
Like, look at this. Come on, man.
Okay. All right. And last but not least, our host who comes in and out from time to time. Yeah, sure. Whatever you said. All right. Go ahead and introduce yourself, Brian.
Man, it's your boy B Rizzo, sponsored by Popeye's Chicken, anywhere near you. We back with another episode, ready to blow your mind and educate you on cryptos. What you know, player?
Look at my cup.
Oh, and Church's Chicken tell y'all to come get a 3-piece.
This is why you can't eat it no more.
Yeah,
Ooh.
He actually got
but a large
banned.
sweet tea.
This is why you still can't eat them bitches no more. You can't eat chicken no more at all.
With
Biscuits
the
so
water.
simple.
With the water. Don't get a sweet tea.
I normally get the lemonade.
That's better.
I don't like sweet tea to
Close
begin
to the
with.
water.
Wait, what?
I'm a lemonade fan.
Mm-hmm.
Lately, I've been switching out soda for lemonade.
That's good. It's a lot better.
I approve of that.
Or some vodka.
That too.
A little bit of vodka.
When available, yes. All right.
A little bit.
A little bit of vodka.
Just a little, just a whole.
Just a whole lot. Just a little bit.
Before we begin, I want to
One
thank
shot.
our sponsors at DMX TV. Appreciate y'all for coming. You can catch them every Saturday night. Was it 10 p.m.? Right after I Love Lucy, I believe it was.
Oh my god, that was forever ago. Yeah.
Right before Frasier.
Yeah. Oh, bro, I love Frasier. Don't even fucking start.
I fuck with Frasier.
All right. So
Three Stooges.
all right. So cryptids. Y'all don't really know what cryptids are, right? I just dabbed
No,
myself
I
up.
don't
I
know
don't
shit
know.
about it.
Okay.
Because I look at cryptids and I see it, and it
Yeah.
really just looks like mythical creatures.
Okay.
So-
So I have the definition.
They are.
So I have the definition right here pulled up by Merriam-Webster. It's actually on the dictionary. So yeah, cryptids. It's an animal. It's an animal such as Sasquatch or the Loch Ness monster that has been claimed to exist but never proven to exist. Contrary to popular belief, cryptids don't have to be supernatural, mythical, or even all that strange. Though many popular creatures acquire these characteristics as their legends grow. That is a quick definition of what cryptids are.
So basically, yes, it can be a mythical creature,
But it
but
doesn't
it's
have to be.
also it doesn't have to be. It can be just an unidentified animal or species of like human.
Mhm.
Loch Ness
Or-
Monster.
A humanoid creature, anything
Yeah,
in that sort.
humanoid creature that we don't have enough information on to determine whether or not they are real.
It's an animal that we
Like,
don't know it's real or
there's-
not.
There's a legitimate profession in cryptozoology.
Yeah.
If you guys have ever heard of the show Expedition X on the History Channel, the lead dude on that, his official title is a cryptozoologist.
Yeah, you can get an actual degree off of that.
Yeah, you can get an actual like college degree in cryptozoology.
Mhm. And it's actually like, it's valid everywhere. Like
It's a highly like funded job too.
yeah.
Like going out there looking for all these like creatures.
Just to find, you can be out there with the Finding Bigfoot crew, and you get paid for that. Like actual buttload of money for that.
Corwin. Like I freaking love this dude. He's eccentric. Like he's gone after all these like cryptids.
So, you guys say you didn't know much about cryptids. Sam, what is a little bit that you knew about cryptids?
Well, just like she said, or like you said, it's mythical creatures. I'm all for the mythical creatures. Pegasus, Griffin, chimeras, all Greek mythology, Anansi the spider, all that. But when you say cryptids, I'm like, all right, what's that?
You didn't
I
know
know
the official
Bigfoot.
name.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but we all know a Bigfoot, Wendigos.
We just didn't know they were
skinwalkers,
categorized.
as cryptids, you know. But
Yeah, the name of the pseudoscience and the study.
mhm.
Okay.
We just said mythical creatures, like, oh shit. We tell you about the Hydra. Tell you about, Cerberus,
Great white buffalo.
the great white buffalo, the blue buffalo from Buffalo. But yeah, no, mythical creatures. I know about them. Cryptids, I know about them now. So
Okay. Brian,
A great
what did you
show
know?
also to look up on the cryptids.
Yeah.
If you guys watch Expedition X or Expedition Unknown, those are really, really good shows to see a more scientific approach to discovering cryptids.
Expedition Unknown was a pretty good show. I watched that
Yeah,
one.
it's with an archaeologist. His name is Josh Gates.
Yes.
Is it
a
like
scientific-
ghost hunters though?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He goes.
That's
with
what I
very-
want to know.
He goes with a very scientific approach to these. He like thoroughly investigates like through the village.
They find
where the
tracks.
people
They
are,
question
finds
everybody.
tracks. He turns in evidence that's found to like specialists to analyze whether or not these creatures are real.
So I have a question. Like, if besides Bigfoot and the Sasquatch and the Yeti, like, what other cryptids are they searching for? Like, what comes up on the show?
Loch Ness monster.
Loch Ness monster,
Mothman,
but it
the
just really
Jersey
depends on.
Devil.
El
It depends on
Chupacabra.
where you are. Like on where they are is. There's a
Like,
lot of
just-
them.
There's
So-
cryptids not just in the United States but across the world that these people are looking into investigating. Like people are looking for the Thunderbird, they're looking for the Phoenix, like
Yeah.
because there have been sightings and evidence of these creatures out there. We just can't grasp it.
So for the show itself, they're traveling across.
Traveling
the
across the
globe, yep.
world.
It's kind of like I feel like it's more like river monsters.
Like, pretty much.
They have different locations.
it's
Yeah.
a little bit
Okay.
like
It's
River
a little bit like that. Yeah.
He's
okay.
he's actually a producer of that
River
show.
Monsters.
Jeremy Waite or
Mm,
Jeremy.
Josh Gates.
Josh Gates.
He's a lot
Josh
of
Gates.
like he's a lot of producers for a lot of those shows.
Yeah.
Like he even investigated ghosts in like Mexico City.
Yeah.
and he's-
Expedition
he's,
Unknown. He did a lot of like what's it
Like
called?
he's a producer
Like
for a lot of
ghosts and
those
stuff.
shows for History Channel and Discovery. He's a pretty cool investigator.
Okay.
And
And
he's an
I-
official archaeologist. Like he went and studied archaeology and
Yeah.
an explorer. Like this is what he did before he became famous on TV.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty cool.
I've seen a couple. I don't remember what they're called. I just once it got too like theatrical, like smoke and mirrors. I'm just like, yeah, I'm out.
I mean, they have to make it, for
Yeah,
TV, but
Like
other
you're
than
walking in and there's a frame cut, and
Like-
like it's like an hour later, and they're like, oh look, we found tracks. They're in
Yeah.
the same location, but it's a different time.
that, yeah.
Just like
Brian, did you know anything about cryptids before today?
Yeah, let me see. Back probably elementary transition to junior high, I used to watch a lot of sci-fi, but not like whole like Lake Poseidon, all that, the Tremors. Like I'm talking like they used to have a TV show about this too. Like she was like Sam people was saying like the Jersey Devil, Mothman,
Mhm.
the Nessie. And there's a whole bunch of them all across the world. Even the chupacabra is considered as one.
Yeah.
I mean, bro, it's a lot of them hoes to be honest with you.
Yeah,
But
it
yeah,
is.
I know a little bit.
I think I remember what show he's talking about.
I think
Because
so.
I used to watch the Sci-Fi Network a lot.
Then I got to Ghost and all that shit too. Yeah, haunted houses and everything.
That's where Zach Bagans made his start. Was the Sci-Fi Network?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, who wants to start first? Don't everybody come in at once?
Yeah, I was about to do that.
I'm just here for reaction.
You the host.
Okay. Why? We're all hosts. This is all like everybody's all together.
I'm a guest. Please.
Well,
Right.
well, if no one will start, I found one midway through that I was gonna do, but I just scrapped it because I was running low on time. I think it would be a good time to bring up the perspective of like the Western African folklore, because of course everyone hears about chupacabra, the North American, and a little bit of the Native American, but
Yeah.
how much do you hear about the African side, right?
Yeah.
So going through, I saw Kole. So the story that I found on this one was this little. They're like trolls in Africa, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Kolo. So they're trolls in Africa,
Yeah.
and what the story described itself was, if you're ever in the forest by yourself and you hear a bell ring 3 times,
Yeah.
don't move because it could be the Akolo. And what it does, they present themselves like a little grassy child, right?
Mhm.
Kind of like if you played Zelda Majora's Mask.
Like
the
the
little
yeah.
Majora's Mask
Like the
boy.
little
Yeah.
wooden mask.
Yeah, but in all green, right?
Yeah.
So how the story went, this grandma was telling her daughter, whenever you hear the bell, don't move, don't answer nothing, just stay still. But she was at her house in the middle of the shack, and she heard the bell ring 3 times, and then she heard 3 knocks on the door. She asked who it was. It was the Akolo, just a little boy, but it was in a childlike voice. She opened up the door and saw that she was hungry. Then she offered her fruits, veggies, and fried fish so the boy could eat.
Yeah.
But he responded in deeper, not a demonic voice, but in a more grown, ancient voice, saying, "We don't eat the fruits or vegetables of your kind. We eat the flesh of people." And he demanded that he handed her arm so he could eat it. But once you open up the door, you're already underneath the spell of the charm. So whatever he suggests, or whatever it suggests, you fall victim of. And so that's what I thought was interesting. Like, it's still troll, it's still weird, but at the same time dealing with like the Western African side of the voodoo rituals of hoodoo and then black magic.
Mm-hmm.
That seemed interesting to me. So
Yeah, like I know that there was a few, because I think there was even another that Africa had their own type of thunderbird, and I can't remember the name, but I remember that it was much like way scarier than the North American version. I was just like, and Africa has way more proof about it than we do here in America. Like, no joke.
Yeah, because I mean, we have, what is it? There's a lot of pictures and things that it could look like and what people have described it to look like. But again, we just have a lot of stories like how we have with the lechuzas and stuff like that. So it's just been a lot of descriptions, but I know in African culture there is a lot more descriptions of their thunderbird or the giant bird. Funny enough, people used to think that the thunderbird was a pterodactyl. Or it could have been like a pterodactyl that survived like long ago. Okay. I can't hear you.
Huh?
Oh no.
no.
Couldn't hear you.
I didn't say anything.
Okay, but yeah, that was a definite Thunderbird. But
I get a
I've
cookie
never.
like that.
I'm sorry. I didn't. I've never heard about that one, Sam.
I was looking at.
That one I like. That one was really interesting. I never really heard about that one.
Mm-mm. That's interesting.
When you really think about it, it is kind of creepy.
Right?
It's
Yeah.
like it reminds me of like the black-eyed children and stuff.
What
You
was
know-
it called?
The trying to get the name. It's the Yoko. I'm butchering it. Iloco. Via Loco.
Okay, I'm gonna have to look that one up in the,
Yeah,
in the list I have here.
I was looking at it right now. The
Yeah.
cryptids of Africa.
Yeah.
Mm.
We got the Ajule, which is like a dog, bush dog. The Dingjielnik is like a leopard, walrus snake.
Mm.
It was sighted in 1907, they say, 2 reports.
Mm.
Jebba Fofi, which is a giant spider,
Yeah.
like the trapdoor.
Oh, well, those can grow to be huge, though. Alright.
Yeah, it's
You know what?
crazy.
You know what your description reminded me of? You seen the videos where they do the like the huge dance rituals, and they just put like the pots under this huge grass skirt thing, and then they just put it, and like, you know, they bless it, they do all that stuff that they do, and then they back away, and then the skirt just starts dancing by itself. It starts moving by itself with nobody inside.
Mm-mm.
I would have to
I've
find the
seen
video.
those. Yeah, I've seen those.
Yeah, that's that. It looks cool, but very creepy at the same time, because it's like there's no way that should be moving.
They do look like the things from Zelda.
Yeah,
They really do.
they do. That's
Yeah.
what I was like. Oof.
I'm posting some pictures in the Discord.
Okay. Let me see what I can show it. Bring it up. Oh, it does look like the thing from Zelda.
That's just one of them, but ideally they all are. They're pretty much like trolls.
And it's
Or-
even the arms are like made out of like,
hmm
yeah, a local.
So yeah, I saw that one, and I felt like that was the most interesting and creepiest out of all the ones I found. The other ones were really cool because you have different ones that are kind of like chimera. Since a lot of it's really like giant snakes, like anacondas.
Yeah,
But it's like a chimera hybrid of it.
yeah,
So it's like there was like one 30-foot snake, but it had the face and the tusk of an elephant too, but it was dressed in all black. So the top of its head
yeah.
was an elephant face, and the tusk also went down as well. But
Yeah.
once it got to the tongue and the rest of the body, it was just a giant anaconda. So
That's weird and a creepy image in my head.
oh, bro.
I'm not even thinking about that. Adrian, do you have one?
No.
Okay. So, while Sappy returns, I want to talk to y'all about the slide bolter. What is it? The slide rock bolter. Remember I told you I was gonna look for shit for Colorado?
Mhm. Why?
Just because. So I know this one's from Colorado, right? You've heard of the term, was it landwell, right? You've heard of people talk about landwell, stuff like that. Okay,
I haven't.
okay. So I put the pictures on the Discord. Let me see if I could. Let me put them up right now. Share my screen. Here we go. So this is the slide rock bolter. That huge creature that you see right there, that's the slide rock bolter. Now, the slide rock bolter, right? What I know from it, right, is that it was mostly seen during the times of the gold rush. It was that's whenever people would find it. People would
Stumble across it.
yeah, they go across it, and it lived in the mountains of Colorado. Uh, it used its tail. It's called the slide rock, right? Because you could tell it was coming from a landslide. Like you could see rocks falling down little by little, and that's where it would come from, right? Let me go and get this out of the way. I'm gonna just leave it up. You can tell, it will cause landslides, right? Now with this, well, what it do, right, is that it would climb up with its tail to the top of the mountain, right? And its tail is like a hook, so it would hook up on top of the mountain, and then whenever its prey was in sight, it would let go. It would let go, and it would slide all the way down, and it would eat everything in its path. These things was huge. These things they were huge. It was they were seen by what's it called, lumberjacks, people looking for gold and in the mines, all that good stuff, right? All right. So here, the description says this fearsome animal uses the grab hooks on its divided tail to latch onto the crest of a mountain or ridge. It will often remain motionless for days at a time, watching the gulch below for tourists or any other hapless creature. Once it spots its prey, it will lift its tail to release its hold on the crest. As gravity sends it barreling downhill, it drools grease from the corner of its mouth to increase the speed of its huge body. The bolter scoops its victims into its mouth as it slides down. The accumulated speed will carry the bolter up the next slope, or it will once again grasp the ridge with its tail and wait. It says whole parties of tourists are reported to have been gulped down at once. The animal is a menace not only to tourists but to the forest as well. Many spruce-covered slopes have been rendered wastelands as the bolter knocks down trees by the roots or mows them down as if with a scythe. So this thing just, it comes down like it's barreling down. Like it's knocking everything down in its path. There's actually a whole show that this thing was in, right? It's apparently there's a remake in 2015 of Fearsome Creatures. I don't know if it's a show or a movie, but it said the slide rock bolter is depicted as an enormous landfish weighing 25,000 pounds, with fins, a hooked caudal fin, and 3 chitinous razor-sharp toothed gizzards. And it is vulnerable to leprosy. Oh, it is vulnerable to leprosy. That's what it says. In the remake, the slide rock bolter is an apex predator, and despite its destructive habit, its behavior is also used to scare away the other predators haunting Colorado, such as wolves, spider wolves, overwolves, and a renegade hodog. So it also scares away other
Predators.
other mythical creatures in the area. But yeah, this is like this one picture of it. That's the main picture that you can always find. There's also like this other silver one is how you see it with like the open mouth in the middle. But yeah, this is one that I know. I wanted to look at something from Colorado just so y'all know what we could be seeing
We ain't seeing that shit.
in the next year.
We ain't seeing that shit.
It's an encounter we could have.
An encounter y'all can have. You know where I'll be? Either on the mountains or skiing.
Yeah.
It lives in the mountains.
Is that what you've decided? Skiing?
Or snowboarding.
Snowboarding. Good
I
choice.
I'm down for snowboarding.
No.
Zappy's back, everyone. Shh. We were waiting for you to get back before we started.
Yeah.
Sorry.
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 And
My driver got lost.
Your driver got lost?
My driver got lost, so I had to give her directions, and then she got confused, went the wrong way, and so I had to give her directions
Damn.
to get back. So, sorry. Yo.
That's fine.
No, you're good.
You're
We're
fine.
just shit.
Yeah, we're just talking shit. All right, so
I was watching the whole time, by the way.
at least you know I told my story.
Yeah, I did.
Brian, what do you think about the land whale?
What about what? Nah, hell no, man.
Hey, don't worry about that, bro. We ain't gonna see that
We
shit.
ain't fucking with them, man. As soon as I see one right move, it's over. I'm gone.
Nah, bro, we ain't gonna see. Look, bro, that shit ain't never gonna happen.
They might got snow ones, man.
Don't.
Or
Come
they're
on.
just you seen what's that one show?
Remember, they don't move
the
for
shark
days.
that swim in the snow.
Man, you ain't seen Tremors, bro? They had ass blasting
Love
and one that
Tremor.
came out the
Which,
snow.
which I go to some cities that remind me of Tremors,
I
and
love
I'm
Tremor.
always looking at the ground.
You always
Always.
just
Right,
trying
you go
to
those
feel for
towns and you're
vibrations.
just like,
Like one is called Quanah, Texas. It's
Quanah?
literally
Just like it.
like that. Like,
You're just trying to feel for vibrations on the ground as you're walking.
bro, it's bad. The 90s fucked us up.
Mm-hmm.
It did.
Man, look, you know what? I didn't hear your story, David.
Okay.
I didn't hear your story. So,
I'm glad. Alright. Samper, you want to tell one of your stories? I'm sorry, I caught you while eating fries.
wow. Let her eat. Yeah,
I'm
look.
sorry. She has
sorry, I've been eating all day.
Damn. She has a couple of stories, so you know.
I've had a busy day. Sorry, guys.
As part of our podcast, we're gonna have some
I had to paint
eating
a
Oh,
pumpkin.
ASMR.
my bang. Shit, hold on. Let me go ahead and
I
get
had to make a pumpkin today, so
Oh shit.
that make it look like Buzz Lightyear. So
How
No.
did that go?
I'll show you guys later. I can bring it over and show you guys.
Okay. I want to see how that ended up.
I'll just watch Stumpy eat now.
So I kind of wanted to do one of my favorite cryptids, and I've like known about this cryptid forever, and I kind of think it's generally just creepy. So in the Philippines, they generally have these cryptids called aswangs, and the aswang kind of like sectors off into three different type of creatures. But there was one particular creature that always kind of like stood out to me, and it's called the tik-tik.
Okay.
So this species of aswang is, like I said, from the Philippines. It gets its name from the small creature that like accompanies it.
Yeah.
It gets its name from the sound it makes when it's near. Like it makes that tick 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 kind of noise. And
From what I know of that creature, it does it because you hear the sound of its claws, right?
no, you hear the sound of its wings.
Oh,
That's what it's the sound that its wings
That's going
landing
to
on your roof. So the tick tick has a particular favorite diet, and that is the unborn fetus of a pregnant woman. So in the Philippines, people get very cautious around pregnant women because they know that the tick tick's gonna come. And so this creature does not go away until it gets that fetus or the baby is born.
Oh, so it'll chase you down.
It stays there and stalks the house every single day, and you're not supposed to leave the victim alone. It only comes at night, so thankfully, the mothers get sort of to relax during the day.
Yeah.
But it's drawn to the scent of a pregnant woman. It prowls around at night looking for pregnant women. So the way it devours the fetus is it has a long, sharp, pointed tongue that comes out of its mouth, and it inserts its tongue through the pregnant woman's belly button, and it sucks the blood from the unborn fetus.
That hurt my stomach.
Damn, that's sad.
But there are ways to keep the tick tick away. One of the ways to keep the tick tick away is garlic. They generally hate garlic and salt. They also tell pregnant women to put old coins in their pocket because old coins seem to be heavier. So if the tick tick tries to take the pregnant woman away, she'll be weighed down so they can't lift her up.
How many coins are you supposed to have in her pocket?
I was about to say, like,
Jesus.
Like, you're supposed to. Basically, the whole village has to give her old coins.
That's wild.
God. Your pockets are gonna be full the whole time.
But yeah, I just kind of always found that creature interesting. Like I said, it only attacks pregnant women.
Thankfully.
I mean, sometimes they do say that generally it will.
We have pictures.
Attack. Yeah, we have pictures.
I don't want to see that.
No, I want to see.
Oh, I wish I could expand on it. Hang on, let me.
Oh, you're gonna.
No, you got it. You got it.
Oh, we're switching.
You got it. Yeah.
Guys.
Okay, so I got a few pictures here.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the tick tick from the Philippines. This is generally what it kind of looks like. We also have this bad boy right here.
Is that a tick tick too?
What the fuck?
This is a tick tick also.
The male.
This is a tick tick as well.
Like
this one's just a general different type of aswang, because some say that certain aswangs can turn into a human shape to trick their victims into letting them into the house. And this is it in its little flight form.
I'm about to note.
The tick tick.
Yeah, you're damn right.
So, like I said, it is preventable to keep the tick tick away.
With an Italian diet.
Italian diet.
Yeah. So generally, you hang garlic in all the entrances that the tick tick can come from. The woman needs to keep salt either in her pocket or on her bedside, because they don't like salt. So you just like bam it right in the face and
like
Bam.
Wait.
It's like, not today, bitch.
But do you have to be specific? Does it have to be sea salt or like?
No.
Really? It's gotta be pink Himalayan salt.
Only the finest Himalayan salt.
No. Sometimes you have to be specific.
Mm.
I just have to ask.
But apparently, also if this species of aswang, the tick tick, if it licks the shadow of a person, that person is said to die.
Damn, what the fuck?
That's fucking odds.
So you can't even have a shadow.
Yeah, you want to avoid the tick tick.
I mean, I would have avoided it from the beginning, but shit, they can't exist. Okay, so Will over here on our Twitch chat says that in America the tick tick can't exist because America runs on garlic and salt.
Exactly. That's why you don't hear from the tick tick in America. They're over there in freaking the Philippines.
We're too
America.
Yeah,
we
remember,
run.
a lot of the Philippines is those like little tiny villages.
Yeah, I wonder does like putting like garlic oil on your belly, like, does it keep it away too?
No, I think you generally have to keep garlic around the entrances.
Yeah.
In order to keep it out of the house.
Like,
because generally what they do is they put. Because I've actually seen like a video of this ceremony performed like a long time ago, and the lady said that her and her husband heard the tick tick land on the house, and that the neighbors heard it as well. Yeah. And so the whole, like I tell you, the whole village gets involved in protecting this woman. So they would have men guard the house at night. There was, like, they showed you inside the house, and there was garlic hanging from, like, the windows in every corner of the house that they could hang garlic. It was hanging. And, like, the man was nice, and he put, like, the garlic flowers. And the husband said he would stay up every night just to make sure the tick tick wouldn't get in, because they also said that along with the landing on the roof, it like knocks on the door and windows to try and get in. Because, like I said, some aswangs can turn into humans, so it can trick them by saying like it's relative of like that woman to try and get in there.
Mm-mm. Will says maybe
And
Garfield was just hungry and thought they had lasagna.
but the sad thing about this woman is according to them, the tick tick one, that
Oh.
one of the nights they thought it wasn't gonna get there, they let the guard down. The woman left the window open, and a day later she lost her baby.
Mm.
Oh, but shoot. Okay.
It says this protects against ticks.
Tick tick.
Hey, that's the one I use for my dog. It does work.
Tick tick.
Which is
Double.
weird, though.
Not just tick.
That one works though.
Yeah, no, you just buy two, then you go Kimbo. You know.
It smells
That's
like
dumb as
peppermint,
shit.
just so y'all know.
So very pepperminty. Peppermint fresh.
But
So-
that's the tick tick.
So whenever the tick ticks barrows its tongue through the belly button, nothing happens to, I guess, the.
No, they say that the women can't even feel it.
It's like a
Kinda like
mosquito bite.
It's like a mosquito.
How fucked up
Yeah,
shit is
it's like
that,
a
dog?
mosquito. They because
Their saliva is a numbing, and then their actual mosquitoes' nose is like what is a needle called?
Yeah.
Hypodermic needle.
Yeah.
It's
That
like
little fucking
it
thin ass
doesn't
shit.
even break the skin.
No.
Mm.
yeah,
It could be
like,
the same thing.
Like they say that they don't feel it. Most at the end we'll see like after the visit from the tick tick, some ladies did say that they saw blood leaking from like their belly button, but
Mhm.
that they didn't feel it because it comes when they're asleep.
Yes.
And most pregnant women, you're so dead tired, you're passed the hell out. You don't hear, feel nothing.
So it's like a kind of like a lechuza attack too.
Yeah, that's
No.
Brian's problem.
What, lechuza?
No, she can never feel it.
Ouch.
But I was like, I haven't been here so long, and I'm just getting.
This is what I'm
one
getting?
to the other.
Well, like,
That's
this is
funny.
what you get for not being here on the regular.
He's
They
my
have-
hitter.
They have to let it on somebody. It reminds me of the story. I told my story, right? About the lechuza that landed on my house? Yeah. It reminds me of the same story, just hearing like just the claws. But-
Yeah, it is like basically their version of a lechuza. Except the lechuza takes like the whole baby and shit.
yeah. This one takes it after birth. This is like pre-birth.
Yeah, this one's pre-birth. It likes it prefers that blood. They do say that the tick tick does attack regular people taking their blood,
Hmm.
but it prefers the blood of
The
unborn fetuses.
yeah. I mean, yeah, it licks your shadow and you're fucking dead.
I don't know if it's instant death. It's probably like a mark of death.
Yeah, but I mean, still, you're dead regardless.
They said that that person's
Mark for death.
dead. That's what basically it's a if it licks your shadow, you're dead.
6 days. Was it
Whatever.
7?
It's 7 days.
It's 7 days.
That's how much I don't really fuck with scary shit. 6 days.
7 days.
Somebody's-
Dun, 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 dun. Okay.
Oh, fuck that though.
That's one missed call.
Same shit.
little ringtone he was doing.
Yeah, dun, 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 dun. Yeah, it's one missed call. Anyways, all right. I wanna do one that added to my fear of water. In case y'all didn't know, I am afraid of deep water.
So you
I'm
black?
with you.
Oh. Seth just fucking died. I'm afraid of deep water. So, ocean, lakes I can't see. I don't know if I'll ever be able to even step on the boat because like fuck that. I don't know what's below me. Okay. So, you guys know
If you
about
go
the
on one of those boats that got the glass bottom, you will.
fuck no. Did you just not hear the beginning of my sentence? I don't deal with water. I don't want to. If I can't see directly below me, I can't see the ground directly below
No
me.
wonder he don't shower that much, guys. There you go.
Damn, shots fired.
That was shots fired.
That was
I only,
generalization.
I only look dirty. Okay, that's. I only look dirty. That's it. I'm not. Yeah. Anyways, we know we can't see like whenever a fucking we see videos of people that are just kayaking and they can't see a blue whale coming up out the water. We've seen the videos that like they just pop up and they have no idea that there was a whale right below them. You know, those videos of people that are diving and all of a sudden there's a moose that can dive 50 feet in the water. No,
It's just still trips me out, dog. When I found out about it, I was like, yo, that's fucking scary.
that fucking moose.
Wait a minute. Go back.
What?
They're not dancing?
Moose swim? Like
Mo-
Yeah.
yeah.
No,
They can dive like 50 feet in the water.
Mm-hmm.
moose are already terrifying.
They're
And now you're
big.
telling me they deep sea dive?
Yeah,
Not-
they have been known to fight with orcas.
What the fuck?
Who? What?
Bro.
They have-
Straight up said, nah, bro. We
Moose
go
is
ahead.
like the
Yes.
hella no, don't fuck with me creature of the world. That's it.
Yeah,
They
was
are
honey badgers.
legit the fuck y'all creature.
yeah,
are-
they're big as shit. They have been attacked by they have been known to fight with orcas and shit like that. It's Mees are wild. Mooses are fucking wild. All right. All right. So y'all know about the NOAA, right? The National Ocean and Atmospheric Administration. The people that research, they're just people that research the ocean, right? Y'all know that we use sonar in the water, submarines to check sounds, just a lot of research goes into the oceans, right? And we still don't know everything that's in that bitch. Right? There's a lot of shit going on, right? I want to play a quick sound for y'all.
That's where you fucked up. at.
Actually, I've actually heard this sound before. It's pretty fucking creepy.
Yeah.
Play that shit.
No, I'm gonna play it.
I put some pictures if you want to share your screen. I put some pictures there too.
Okay. Yeah. Fuck that. All of that.
It's been adventures and shit.
Yeah. Why not? Hang on. Let me share my screen real quick too.
Like
The
y'all seen
YouTube.
Sea Beast, right?
Yes. As soon as you said that, that's the first thing that came to my head.
That I was watching. I was like, "Oh, that's a cute movie." With my nephew, and then I saw that scene.
It was like it's not. All right. Listen to that. Can you hear it? You just hear that bloop?
Oh, this
I've
isn't
heard this one before.
this isn't the one that I'm thinking of. Then
You hear that? Just all of a sudden bloop. It was a deep sea microphones in 1997. This is in 1997. Alright. That's gonna be enough for that one.
It was just a bloop.
Yeah, it's just a bloop. It doesn't sound too bad, right? And you think, oh, it's just a bloop.
Mm-hmm.
But remember, this is deep sea underwater. There's nothing there. This is This is in 1997, right? Well,
Okay.
when scientists believe that there was nothing there, right?
Okay.
So, God damn it. So, here in the articles, right? In the articles, besides this fucking scary ass, I've seen the blue holes images that Adrian has posted. I shared. What the hell is that?
I don't know. Sounds fun.
It's an ad.
YouTube.
That's an ad. Alright. So this image right here, right? This is what after studying the sound and everything, this is what people thought, like this is what scientists came up to be the bloop. This is what they think that the mammal or the animal that made the sound, where it came from. because they had already heard the sounds of blue whales and everything like that, and there's nothing that sounds like it. So the only way a sound like this could be heard so clearly from a microphone, you know, from the microphone wherever they put it at, had to be from a large creature. So this is what they think it is in comparison to the blue whale. This is what just a quick sketch of what people thought it was. Scientists think it was. How big the animal is. That's just for reference, right?
Don't they also have more recent sounds of the bloop? Not only the bloop, but it making sound.
Uh,
It's of the same creature.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because I think that's the one that Adrian was like,
That's not the blue one.
oh, the one that he was talking about.
Uh-huh.
You found, I think you showed us the first sound, but that this creature or whatever they say is in that depth. That it migrated back to that area, so that's why they think there's more than one of whatever it is making that sound.
Uh-huh. Let me see if I can. I think I found another video. But anyway, so yeah, the scientists believe that it's just a large animal. It had to come from a large animal, right? Because first of all, like they're in this sound came from South America, right? So this sound is like right there where big animals have been seen. Large whales, the giant squid, stuff like that, right? There was some research, some debate, right? Whenever they were trying to figure out like where this came from, that it could be ice caps moving. It's just the like ice caps just floating and they're bumping into each other. Then there's an air pocket that just kind of lets go and just bloop. But you wouldn't hear that underwater. That's more usually for up at top, surface level, right? So, okay, it says
there was also a theory that it was the tectonic plates moving, but they actually have sounds of the tectonic plates moving, and it's completely different.
Yeah. It says here, it has been argued, however, that the patterns in the variations within the sound indicate an animal origin. Assuming similar noise-making capabilities of a blue whale, the largest known species of animal, the bloop would have to be made by an animal more than 250 feet in length. Others have pointed out that not all animals make the same amount of noise for their size. For example, pistol shrimp, only a few centimeters long, can make sounds as loud as a jet engine. It has been argued that with this in mind, an animal making the bloop noise might be significantly smaller than generally estimated. And then it says here, in 2014, this is since 1997 when they were first found. In 2014, it was argued the bloop was the sound of sea ice breaking off the Antarctic ice shelf. However, confirmation of this theory was not possible.
Don't worry about it. Finish what you're doing.
Okay. Yeah, it was not. The theory was not. There had no confirmation for that. Another theory involves an underwater erupting volcano. However, a volcano may not be able to produce such an odd frequency. So, let me see. I think I found the other audio.
They said the video that we just heard is sped up 16 times so you can hear it better. And then right here, I have it.
Okay, you found it?
Where it's sped up and then the actual sound. So let me know when y'all are ready.
Okay, let me watch that. Go for it.
I find far more eerie and mysterious. Let's take a listen.
Put up the volume.
That's 16. That's what we heard.
Yeah. Damn.
No, fuck all that. Though.
Because they thought it was a group of whales singing, and then
Mhm.
they compared it, and they were like, "No, that's not what it is."
Yeah.
Okay, that makes.
They, yeah. After seeing that, and I had heard about it, right, about the sound and everything. Yeah, this is the reason why I don't like water, because I don't know what the fuck is in there.
Like, yeah,
Like, I don't mess with the water. I don't mess with deep sea water, because yeah, I don't want to hear something underwater. Like, I seen a video recently of somebody from TikTok who's a deep sea like underwater diver, like the cave diver.
jumping into the caverns.
Yeah, she dug into the caverns and she could hear audibly a woman screaming underwater. And she tried.
Is that the one I sent you?
I think yeah, it's a creepy shit. It's a underwater that was she was swimming underwater. She could hear a woman screaming like in the cave.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, no. And she came out. She came out looking for, like, trying to see if she can find the source, thinking someone might be in trouble. Nothing.
Because she said she was completely alone on this dive, and even then, that scream, legitimately, even underwater, your scream wouldn't be that clear.
Yeah,
No.
you'd have to be like right next to each other.
Yeah, in order for you to be clear, but no, it sounded clear. It sounded very clear. There was an actual scream, like audibly. You know, you
It was a
scream.
blood-curdling scream.
Yeah, if you scream, especially underwater, you just hear the whoop, like just the sound of water coming out. No,
Which
It
yeah, it used to be bad for me, because I had an incident where me and my brother were in California at the beach,
yeah,
and we were on boogie boards. I think we were probably 10. He was 10, I was 12, and we were riding the waves, and then I just see him getting farther and farther out, and I remember having to swim out to him to go get him. Um, and I don't know if you've ever seen California, but they have like rock formations that go out into the ocean.
mm-hmm.
And we were almost past that, if that makes sense.
Oh, you mean the underwater
So-
cliffs, the drops?
Yeah, so like, let's see. So like something like this,
Yeah.
it goes out into the ocean,
Uh-huh.
and we were like to the point where we were already like out here.
Oh, that is like far in there.
Yeah, and this is like 10, 12. The waves kept pushing us out.
Yeah.
And I remember him on my back, and it was so bad, bro, to where like I would feel things bump into me. Like it was really, really traumatizing. And when I got back
Yeah.
to Texas, like I couldn't even like, and like when I got out of the water,
Yeah.
I was bleeding. My legs were like cut up, and like I don't want to say they're bite marks, but I was bleeding in like a weird pattern. It wasn't like a scrape from like a rock. It was like a pattern, but it was only like a top part. Like,
Mm.
you know,
Like
a bite.
something definitely bit you.
Like
Yeah,
something-
but it wasn't like a bite. Like you have the upper and lower jaw. It was
Yeah.
just like the top.
It
And
was
I had
like
my
it's
legs
like a
were.
circle.
Yeah, I was bleeding. It was pretty bad. Nothing like emergency, but like you would like dampen it, and like the towel would be bloody, basically.
Yeah. It was
And
deep enough.
so,
Yeah.
which was weird because prior to that, we saw a big ass seal
Yeah.
with a chunk missing out of it on the rocks. It was dead, and like a big ass seal or sea lion or whatever the fuck it was, with like maybe a 10, maybe a 5-inch, 6-inch bite missing.
Yeah.
And so that always stuck with me. So like when I got back, I couldn't even swim at night. If it got dark and I couldn't see the floor,
Yeah.
I would not swim. Like I just couldn't do it. Like I would stay by the shallow, and then once nighttime came, I would just be sitting out. and it was just super super eerie, super creepy. Like I would walk by the pool and look down, and my mind would see things like something swimming in there.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Fuck that, nope." And I would wait till morning because my aunt had a pool in her backyard,
Yeah. Fuck
and
that.
I was
Dude.
just like, "Nope, won't do it."
As someone who doesn't like to get wet, Brian, how do you feel?
Sam doesn't like to get wet either.
Sam, I know Sam will get in the water.
Shit.
Not anymore.
Yeah. I agree with you, David. I ain't fair. If I can't see down there, I ain't fucking with it, bro. I seen Jaws. Alright. I seen Titanic. Alright, man. I seen Sharknado, all 9 of them.
Oh,
Well, first of all, why are you watching that
that's
movie?
dedication right there.
For real.
Ain't
You
fucking
seen
with the water like that.
You seen Deep Blue Sea?
I seen Deep Blue Sea, a fucking
Yeah,
shark.
what
Hate
the
me.
fuck?
Let it out, Sam. I know you got something to say.
I do not. Personally, yeah, the ocean's scary. Farthest I'll go is right here. Anything more than that, nah.
See, that's already too deep for Brian, though. Brian don't even go like knee
3
length.
feet.
Yeah.
3 feet, baby.
You like it in my ankle?
What
No,
is-
gone past my ankle. No, I'm not going in there no more.
Oh yeah, like these. Yeah.
This
I
I
hate
will
this.
never. I no.
This is already
Hey,
too
I
deep.
seen
You,
that
you
shit
see?
Will Smith though.
Look,
Like
bro.
the people
Yeah,
who,
nah.
who go diving into the Jacob's well.
Yeah.
Like
No.
that trips me out.
Look at
Yeah.
this shit.
Yeah. No.
Look at this shit.
I'm not stepping in that. Like, first of all, you're already too deep. Like, you see how far? Like, there's a boat up there. You can see the boat up
Yeah,
there.
what's crazy is look at the camera.
Exactly.
The guy's in there
Look.
looking at you. Don't even see him,
Yeah, I'm not doing
and he just
diving
dives
in.
in there, bro.
He also has no oxygen.
Yeah.
He don't smoke.
Look at that. He just disappears.
Yeah, and he's not even that deep in.
Like, bro, what created that big ass hoe?
Erosion.
But look,
Like, he just
just
disappears.
disappears.
Bro.
And it's tons of that shit. You know, it's a place where they got tons of that shit.
yeah, fuck that. I stopped watching it.
No.
I'm like, I can't deal with that.
Details, yeah.
I mean, I want to see somebody go through this shit, but I ain't going through it though.
And he hits the bottom.
First of all, I wouldn't even want to find out if there's a bottom.
Oh hell nah, you doing too much.
The deep sea water.
Are you talking about
makes me-
this?
Oh nah, that ain't shit.
I'm talking
What
about the
homie
blue,
was doing was too much.
there's also people that go to like the blue holes in Belize and all that stuff. Pretty, very pretty areas. I'm not fucking with the blue holes in Belize.
If it ain't on the ground, you will not catch
Like-
me around.
Like
Bitch.
people going like to those students that went to that trip where they got stuck in that underwater cavern.
Yeah,
Like why?
exactly. Like, why you even no?
Fucking with
Because
shit.
it's the thrill of it. Oh, they're
Man, you go to a
White
park.
people.
Is it they're blue hole diving right there?
Don't look at my socials. Release?
Yeah. Just yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, you could
Nope.
see. Yeah, you
Uh,
could see it. You could see that, like when you're flying over the plane, you could see that. You know, like how.
oh my God!
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Like
very
that?
pretty, very pretty. Sure, but I ain't touching.
I saw a shark. Nope.
hey, literally, the
I would see
seabees-
that. I would
the
see
seabees.
that, and I would be fucking like, nope. If I saw that,
The big ass fish?
grouper, no.
I saw an eel. That's a nope.
Brian,
What is it, fucking groupers and
Bri-
shit.
Brian is like he got his hair wet. Nah.
Can't get this shit wet. This Brazilian.
Oh yeah, I forgot you do have extensions on right now, huh?
Mm-hmm.
You got
I'm a fucking
extensions.
Brazilian. Hell yeah, shit
Yeah.
$300.
Let me
He got
see.
he got his hair braided.
Let me see that shit.
She real and it's mine.
I do not. Nah, bro. He's lying, bro.
No,
Let
I'm
me
not
see.
lying. I'm not lying at all.
He probably looked like one of the Tyler Perry characters.
No. I seen the picture they took at the pumpkin. Nah, bro.
Yeah.
You're not gotta look.
Yeah, he got his whole
Yeah, I
hair.
did, bro.
Yeah, he got his whole hair braided.
I did that shit. $300 in Brazilian.
He paid for real
He
hair.
got Brazilian
Oh my
ass
God,
hair, bro.
Brazilian.
Oh my God, bro. You got this shit.
I did that shit.
I didn't even see it. And I like that picture too. I didn't even look at your hair.
Damn.
I just saw you not mean mugging the camera. I was like, okay, that's a good picture.
Okay. Adrian, do you have one? Do you find a cryptid that you like?
To be honest,
Oh.
I don't want to like any of them. I did look at a couple. There's just some I wouldn't fuck with. I kind of like the Egyptian cryptics, to be honest.
Did you see one that like stood out?
Yeah.
No.
No. Okay. Sampy, do you have?
I
one
did.
at
I
all?
looked at the I even looked at the African ones. That spider was fucking disturbing.
A lot of the African ones are. So there's like a few.
Yeah, that's what I remember about the African cryptids is that they're really terrifying.
Yeah, they don't play around.
Well,
Why
I
is
mean,
it-
because most of that shit's real. Because one that tripped me out. There was like these little trolls that look like gremlins and shit. I was like, yo, did gremlins kind of bite off of African folklore?
I think so.
I think they
Yeah.
did.
Probably.
I think,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think I heard that.
Yeah,
There's
'cause
even
they-
one that looks like Nicki Minaj.
Like they tried to make it like a Chinese thing, but
You'll get it soon,
no,
man.
I think they were from an African creature.
Yeah, I saw the show. I was like, yo, those are gremlins, dog. Like, you talk about
Like,
Because
what y'all
if you
doing?
look, there are a few cryptids that look exactly like the gremlins, like the
Mhm.
little whatever they before they become the gremlins.
Yeah,
the Af-
Gizmo?
Yeah, there are a few of them that look exactly like that,
Mhm.
and you're just like, no. And like they're not as cute and cuddly as he makes them.
No.
Well,
Like-
I used to like a lot of the Egyptian god stuff,
Uh-huh.
like Bastet. She's a cryptid, I guess. I didn't know that.
The 30-foot crocodile.
No, Bastet is the cat.
She's one of the goddesses.
Yeah.
I don't know who she's married to.
Huh?
Yeah, all of
The-
them are
the-
married
the-
to each other. All the gods are married to each other.
Yeah, the whole Egyptian marriage thing is more confusing than Greek mythology.
Because
Like Greek mythology, you can see a point blank, but it's like,
each one has to counterbalance the other in Egyptian mythology.
mm-hmm.
So
But-
Anubis is married to someone who rules the sky because Anubis is the god of the underworld. And if I recall, I think Anubis is married to Isis.
So Beck be living that croc life.
I'm not even gonna confirm that, but I
got
knew
it.
one thing that threw me off, like Anubis would be married to Isis, but their child would be Imhotep or whatever, and then he would just come over and take over. That shit was weird. It was a whole bunch of
Yeah, like
Oedipus Rex, incest type shit. I was like, what? That?
Well, that's a lot of the god stories. So
No, but Egyptian gods, it was different. It was so weird. It was so weird. Like Greek mythology, you can follow. It's like,
He's
oh yeah,
married
we're all
to
brothers
An-
and sisters.
That's who he's married to. He's married to Anput. She's the jackal.
Oh,
She's the female counterpart to Anubis. She's considered the protector of the body of Osiris. So she's his protector. So her husband down there taking care of the souls, and she's in charge of one of the main gods.
Like my favorite was before I knew about Bastet was Ra. But that's going on off topic.
yeah. Going on to
Yeah, but I didn't know Bastet was a
Yeah.
cryptid.
cryptid. That's what I'm saying. Like I know about a lot of like
I-
superstitious
Like
things.
mythologies.
Yeah, mythologies.
but-
I just
but like
didn't know there
cryptids.
was a category for them.
Yeah.
Mm.
same.
Yeah.
Title.
Yeah. But it's funny because a lot of cryptozoologists don't look into past creatures. It's a lot of more like what's current, where you can see or things that have been caught on video. Cryptozoology is a weird thing.
That tends to be the ones that people more focus on, is the ones that people have caught photos, videos.
Yeah.
So they kind of forget about all the littler ones, or unless it's scary.
Yeah. Unless
then people are like how a lot of Japanese mythological creatures and cryptids are known because they're scary.
a lot of the yokai and stuff like that, like the kitsune.
Sasquatch, Loch Ness monster, chupacabra, mermaid is a cryptid.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
mermaids are cryptid. Yeah.
But Mongolian death worm, jackalope. I've heard of a jackalope.
Mm-hmm.
Thunderbird, furry trout, mothman, unicorn, leprechaun, yeti, werewolf, dragon.
Yeah.
Kraken. That's one that I always worry about. Like not like
Kraken?
like Kraken, yeah.
Kraken
I
is
wor-
a giant squid?
I worry about Cthulhu. That's my biggest worry.
Yeah. Well, they said Cthulhu's not a cryptid because it's a
No.
fictional.
Either way.
God.
Either way,
Yeah.
hey, bro. I don't need
Cthulhu
a
is the
giant-
god of the sea.
Yeah.
Like
He's a deity.
Is he?
He's a deity.
Yeah.
regardless.
And whatever
if
he
I'm
is.
if I'm swimming and then this giant shadow appears,
It's just this buff
Don't-
like dude with a squid head come out. You just like
You see?
Nope.
You seen that? You seen that
I'm
Netflix?
inhaling all the water right then and there.
You seen that cartoon Netflix movie?
like it.
Yeah. Adrian was talking the sea beast.
Yeah,
Like,
sea
if
beast.
If he fades from nothing into my face,
Yeah. Like it's just you see it
No,
there,
bro.
and then it just backs away and it's gone. Like
You're just like
a full-grown man is only the size of like it's like here, like the size of the
Yeah.
bridge between the eyes and the nose.
it's the size of his sucker, and I don't know. I'm good. I had that same fear. So I was playing
I
Mass.
just like it when he stands up from the water. It's this buff ass like man torso, with this big ass squid head, and you're just like, because you weren't overcompensating with the huge ass tentacle head, but you gotta have this big ass buff body too. All right,
It's a show off for the other guys, but
right? Like, what's up?
the
Imagine.
biggest fear that I had, I was playing Mass Effect, right? And there's a side mission where you have to find the Leviathans. You get into the suit, you have to deep down into like the deepest part of the ocean of this unknown planet, right? Anyways, you get down there, everything shuts off. Your lights go off, your fucking suit starts to depower. Then all of a sudden you see these armies of fucking giant Cthulhu's, right? And it's not one, right? But he summons you up, brings you up to his face, and you're like, no. That's like you being in front of a skyscraper. Fuck that. That's my biggest fear. I was playing the game and I shut
Leviathans from what is it? Subnautica.
Oh,
Like, I'm always afraid that there's some shit in our oceans like that, because that's
Oh,
like Ark tripped me the fuck out whenever me and Adrian were playing underwater.
Oh, bro.
Yeah.
Yes.
I even scared Brian with our underwater videos.
Mm-hmm. That shit was too much. It's too
There you go.
graphic.
There you go.
It's too... What did you find?
This is a movie that we need to watch.
Oh,
Underwater.
It was straight.
You liked it? It was good, right?
Yeah, it was good. Hell yeah, I fuck with it.
Oh yeah, this is where they have to like walk under the water, right?
No. This is past it. This is the ending.
Okay, no, but like this.
No, yeah, that was it though. Yeah.
Yeah, but this is that.
You're not gonna watch it anyway, Sam.
What do you mean? You said we were gonna have like a
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna do that. Then we can do that. That's fine. I'll wait.
You said I'm not gonna watch it. It's like, yeah, you said you're gonna.
Yeah,
host it.
I said,
Alright.
yeah, I said I'll host, and you're like, nope.
Yeah,
Sam says nope for everything, but he's still down.
I'm here.
Okay.
This whole month I've been saying no.
I'm gonna get it.
My
I'm gonna
neck-
get a
My
surround
neck is
sound.
thick from saying no. Like, no.
Right now,
We'll
he's
get
like,
we'll get a
full-
camera and have Sam be there with
Sam's
us.
official catchphrase on this podcast.
Nope.
Nope.
Nope. Nope.
All right, so let's continue. What's
My
another?
bad. Yeah, my
So-
bad. Yeah, I didn't mean to
We
get
got completely distracted. But anyway, that's fine.
I still want to see your hair, Brian.
Sampi, what's the Japanese one that you have?
Okay, so I went with the very popular one because I was like, we're telling all these ones that people have really not heard of. So I went with one of the most popular Japanese cultural mythological creatures,
cryptids.
cryptids, Kachisako Ono.
Bless you.
Is that a band?
Bless you.
Otherwise known as the slit mouth woman. And the reason why she is a cryptid is because she comes from a tale of actuality. So, her original story comes from the Heian period, roughly around like 1,200 to 1,800 years ago. So the story goes, she was the beautiful wife of a samurai. She was extraordinarily vain. The samurai goes out to war because that's what they did. They went off. They fought for their king. Came back.
Yeah.
So when he comes back, he finds out that she cheated on him. So, in finding out he cheated on him, he decided to give her what's known as a Glasgow smile. AKA, he slit her mouth from ear to ear. And then he tells her, now who will think you're beautiful? So he leaves her there. He basically the story goes from there. She's so distraught with how she looks from then on that she kills herself with a pair of sewing scissors. If y'all have never seen sewing scissors, they are some big, sturdy, like huge,
it's the
motherfuckers.
big motherfuckers. It's like it's
Yeah.
the ones that have like that look like a witch's finger, long as shit.
They're long, they're sturdy, they're sharp.
Yeah.
So she kills herself with the scissors.
Uh-huh.
Now she is said to be roaming the streets of Japan. Okay, so here's the thing. She was more known in the 1970s to 1980s.
Mm-hmm.
Around this time, there was a really big period where children started going missing in Japan. And so they struck it up to this because they started hearing about this woman who would chase children into like the streets, and that she was struck by a car and killed in the middle of the chase. And they said that she had a torn mouth similar to the Kachisoko Ono.
Yeah.
And
Isn't she also the one who, like, when she appears to you, asks you?
yeah, that's what I was getting to.
Oh, sorry.
So, the current story, like I was about to go into, so the stories of the Kachisoko Ono is she comes up to you, she proceeds to ask you, she comes up to you, she has a mask on. Normally they say she's seen with a surgical mask. She comes up to you and she asks, do you think I'm beautiful? And looking at her eyes, most people would tell her, yeah, you're beautiful. She takes off the mask, showing her slit mouth, and proceeds to ask you again, do you still think I'm beautiful? Here's the trick. And so apparently while she's asking you this, now she has the sewing scissors from where she killed herself. And the trick with this is, if you don't answer her correctly, you're gonna die. Now the second trick to it, no matter what you answer, she's gonna kill you. If you tell her yes, you are the most beautiful woman I've ever seen, she calls you a liar, and then proceeds to kill you, giving you a similar smile. If you tell her no, it enrages her, and then she proceeds to stab you to death.
Yeah, but I say, yeah, she becomes more aggressive in one of the two.
Yeah, she becomes more aggressive when you tell her no. She stabs you to death. See, because you might live through the yes, because she's gonna cut your mouth with the yes, because she'll be like, oh, since you think I'm beautiful, I'll make you beautiful too.
Yeah. Well,
Now, if you here's the trick to kind of escape her. If you tell her maybe she's pretty or she's so, it throws her off, confuses her, and it gives you time to run away. And normally, what you look out for is a beautiful woman with long black hair wearing a surgical mask. I did put some pictures in this.
Do you want to show them or you want me to show them?
I'll show them.
Okay.
I was gonna say, aren't all women like that?
Not all of them.
Pretty.
Not all of them.
Alright. Motherfucker.
Okay, so this is a drawing that someone did, their own depiction of her.
Escucha esa que una.
She
For
looked.
her with the mask. This is her with the scissors.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is an old.
Man, that's Melina from Mortal Kombat.
That's actually where they got the inspiration from.
Yeah, that's
For
where
real?
they got the inspiration from.
Yeah.
Is Tachisato Ono.
That's funny.
Remember, everything from Mortal Kombat is like based on Japanese lore.
Oh,
So,
Kachi.
she really came to light because they made this movie called Grave or Carve, and that's where she really came back into the public eye. Because before that, like I said, nobody really kind of knew about her.
Yeah.
But the reason why she's considered a cryptid is because she has that historical past where it shows some
That real life
manner
event.
of truth.
Kind
And
of
she
looks
not only
like.
has one but two events where she was.
She kind of looks like Izunami.
From where?
Oh, just the god of fire,
Oh.
Izunami, Japanese god.
All I can think of every time I've known her story, but every time I hear her story, all I can think of is, do you want to know how I got these scars?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people tend to make fun of her for. But
Mhm.
the story, but it's like I said, I just picked her because I wanted to stay within the Asian realm, and I thought about doing like the nine-tailed fox from Korea, but I was like, I think that's something else, another story that people have always heard.
Yeah.
That one is a warning to men: don't trust beautiful women who appear to your door at night.
In the Japanese lore is don't trust foxes. Don't trust foxes.
Foxes are tricksters.
Yeah. The
They will
kitsune.
steal your soul.
That's alright. A lot of people don't know your soul isn't something you can give. It doesn't belong to you.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
But yeah.
Or Sam.
I don't know. He blacked out for a second. He stepped away when a little after you stepped away. I don't know what he went to go do.
He's gonna miss my my interesting feature that I found.
Oh my god. Someone just ransacked his room.
I was about to say, like, that looks like a murder scene. Like they're trying to hide somebody back
I
there.
see, boy. The cut sleeve shirt. No. Go back and change. Put on that other shirt.
Nah, he got it.
Yeah, he had a white cut sleeve muscle shirt. I saw it. With the tattoo that says Motherland.
Nah, I didn't have that. Hey, it long past. I wanted to make a joke so bad.
About the
About-
that's the muscle woman.
The
When
muscle-
she asked if I'm beautiful,
yeah, straight
I
up.
had the
Like,
same.
oh, you had the same thing. All right, cool.
Yeah. That's why I waited till Sappy finished. I was like, aren't all women like that though?
Yeah, you say maybe fuck, huh? Maybe.
I mean, yeah.
You just gotta have a way with words. But look, I don't see physical beauty. I see
That
eternal
story
beauty.
was also what the whole "I'm the most beautiful" comment was about. That just because of that story, because the woman was vain.
Yeah. It's vanity.
Vanity.
Mhm.
Yeah. Kind of like there's a Greek one too.
It tells you a lot about vanity, but yeah, see, she started it from the very beginning.
From
Look
the
at
very
Brand.
beginning.
She
look,
she
that
told you
200 IQ. I
she
was
told
like,
you
the
which
fuck?
story was her favorite from the very beginning.
Come
Yeah.
on, it was so out of character for me to say something like that. I was like, so I was like, all right.
I know that's
Look,
why I immediately like diverted it to Sam, who had no idea what the fuck you were talking about.
Look, and I just took it and I was like, yeah, like, look at the smile, you know what I'm saying? Look, wait, so is
It's
that
that
false
vanity.
confidence?
No,
Oh
it's
my
not
god.
false. It's not false
Oh,
confidence. You just kind of fell into the little
oh,
trap.
oh my god. Oh my life. What does it mean?
Existential crisis hit like that.
Literally, bro.
All right. So you had another interesting one, Sippy?
I've saved the best cryptid for last.
What you got?
Squonk.
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 Oh, is this the funny one?
This is the weirdest fucking creature located in the hemlock forest of northern Pennsylvania. Squonk is a little fearsome critter. He originated in the late 19th century. He was seen by the lumber company of William T. Cox. William T. Cox actually wrote like a book about like the lumber woods and monsters within them, and Squonk was one of these creatures.
That's a lot of them in the woods.
So, legend holds that the creature's skin is ill-fitting, it's covered in warts, and that because it's so ashamed of its appearance, it hides from plain sight. It spends most of its time crying. Hunters have tried catching Squonk, but found out that the creature, when cornered and surprised, basically cries itself to the point where it dissolves into a pool of tears and bubbles.
Basically, I'm melting from the Wicked Witch.
It gets so sad and scared.
It melts.
Fucking melts itself.
I'm
And that is why
melting, literally.
Is the saddest creature and cryptid there is. Is the fucking best.
Why did you find the Squonk?
That's
I actually posted pictures in Discord of Squonk.
Yeah.
very nice.
Well, we got.
Squonk
Yeah.
is
Oh,
my
yeah. This is the
animal.
one you posted.
I
So.
take that back. Never mind.
Oh, we-
Squonk is my
Oh.
spirit
Oh.
Nah, I take it back.
Oh.
Oh, I take it back. Jesus Christ.
I love Squonk. And that is why I saved
It's
the
so
best.
sad.
This one would be actually pretty creepy if you saw it.
A
Yeah.
lot of people said that it was scary. Like I said, it's covered in warts, the skin is hanging off of it, and you're in the middle of the forest, and that comes at you, and it's crying.
That one's sad. I'll be terrified of that one.
Just so you know, Squonk is actually a beloved creature in Pennsylvania. Like, people love this thing.
Oh, like people love the Jersey Devil in Jersey.
Yeah.
I said, mm. Mm.
But that is what I saved for last. Squonk.
Squonk is. Mm.
Squonk is my spirit animal.
I mean, we have a little bit of time. You want to talk about the Jersey Devil to finish it off?
I know a pretty good amount about the Jersey Devil.
I know a little bit about the Jersey Devil.
Alright. Jersey Devil.
Nucky?
It is located now. So it used to be. So
Not-
originally, the Jersey Devil was called the Leeds Monster.
Yeah.
This happened around like
Is it like?
revolutionary times.
Yeah.
There's a woman named Leeds who lived in this area of Leeds, because you know that back then where you lived, that was your name.
Yeah. Hang on.
she
Let me pause you right there. Y'all three, Sam, Adrian, Brian. What
What's
else
up?
do y'all know about the Jersey Devil?
Shit. I was
She
about to-
likes to drink.
Yeah.
She considers herself a meatball.
Oh,
She has a best friend named Dina and Jay Wow.
oh, fuck.
And
I could hear Tanya like laughing in the background.
We're gonna
and she smashed Polly. No, not Polly. Vinny.
Bitch fall out of nowhere.
No, I don't know.
Like,
I
oh,
don't know
hell
nothing.
yeah, something I finally know. And they just come in and be like, never
I know
mind.
Brian was like ready to like tell. Oh, I know about the Jersey Devil, and then just shut down by the Jersey Shore.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know anything about it.
Shit.
Right. What do you know, Brian?
I'm finna really follow right up the same thing. So this lady, she wound up giving birth to the damn Jersey Devil, and that bitch flew out the house. It was like literally like a half man, half horse demon type entity, and it's known to haunt that area even up till now.
Damn,
Mm-hmm.
they're big.
So the story with
Oh,
it is that
fuck you,
she
too.
actually
Super
cursed
serial.
the child.
I stop
She
you real quick.
was
Sorry.
her seventh child. Because what Brian's saying is true. All that is true. So the story goes that this woman leads. She gave birth to her seventh child. She didn't want to give birth to this child.
So
She cursed this child and
Mm-hmm.
said, "It's the child of the devil. I don't want it."
so
Yep.
I know for that one I've heard that it's the 7th and it's a 13th child.
Yeah, it varies.
Yeah, it varies.
He's telling the story.
Yeah, because
True.
it's been 7 and 13th, but the story's still the same. That
The
it was
story's
in a
still the
stormy
same.
night and she was
There
going through.
other leads.
Yeah.
She cursed the baby. She didn't want it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
And when the baby was delivered,
Flew out.
Yeah, it basically flew out of her. It said that, well, originally the baby came out fine,
mm-hmm.
but as it began to grow, it started showing parts of the devil.
God damn
had
it.
hooked feet. It had wings. What did
That's the most feared cryptid of all. Anyways, it began forming. The baby started growing.
Yeah, the baby started growing. It then became like a local type of legend because it really wasn't known to like everyone back in the day. I think it became more media oriented once video games started introducing it, because I think that's where it really started being introducing.
Well,
And
it
it was Mother Leeds 13th child.
okay.
The wave of sightings began in the 1900s, around 1909.
Yeah, I'm about to say like in the like early 1900s is when sightings started. In 1960s, it got more popular with the incident with the car, with the teens in the car.
The first attack was on a trolley car that it apparently flew down at the trolley car, and so a bunch of people saw this happening because trolley cars were the main source of transportation back then.
Yeah.
And so they posted in the newspaper about how this creature attacked the trolley car, and they put up like the Philadelphia Zoo was originally, I think they still even have it to this day, where they have
the bounty.
The $10,000 reward to find any proof on the Jersey Devil.
Yeah, and that value is like, it's been up and down due to inflation. I know at first it was like what, like a couple $100.
If I recall that they still have that bounty.
Yeah, so if you actually capture it,
if you actually capture it, and it's now to the point where if you just have concrete evidence of it, they'll pay you.
Yeah.
So the Jersey Devil gets starting to get blamed for killing livestock, other like smaller things. You have the most famous one where it attacked the teenagers who were making out in the car. They said that the Jersey Devil landed on top of their car, and that when they got out of the car, they could see long scratch marks across the roof from the Jersey Devil's claws.
Mm-hmm. And
that was the
funny.
most popular sighting.
It's funny because I heard like the same story that when they saw that, they took off, right? Like they were like, nope. Mm-hmm. They got in the car and they drove off, and they were speeding to get away, to get out of the forest. And as they were speeding, they were reaching top miles, like they were redlining as fast as they could. it was flying so fast, it was able to keep up with the car. Like the Jersey Devil was flying so fast, they could see it neck and neck with the car. No matter how fast they were going, it was right there. It wasn't until they saw that another car was coming that's heading their way that they stopped seeing it.
And a lot of people have had like similar sightings, and like not only have a lot of popular YouTubers as well as TV shows have gone out there to this area searched. One show I saw was called Scariest Places on Earth. I watched the show back when I was like 10, and they had a family go and search, and they said that the Jersey Devil attacked them.
I don't remember
But
that. I don't think I've ever seen that. I know I had
but there's other sightings. Sam and Colby have also gone. National Geographic went and did a study on this and said that there was strange occurrences happening, but concretely they couldn't say it was the Jersey Devil.
Mm-hmm.
But they said that the whole time, everyone who goes there says they feel like something's watching them. You hear the flapping of wings, and you just feel like you're someone's prey.
Mm-hmm. There has been like a lot of people who have recorded what it sound like of shrieks.
The sound of shrieking, or the sound of the large wings
Flapping.
flapping.
And these are densely wooded areas. This isn't like anywhere near, you know. Remember like how we showed you how the bridge looks, how the Goatman Bridge looks now.
It's basically like around that.
It looks about the same. The area looks about the same, but think more forest, more wooded.
It's near civilization, but it's not in it.
Yeah. It's what is it? A protected area where it's at, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, you can drive through it, and there's people that live around the area, and they have like things dedicated to the Jersey Devil. Just like how if you go out to Area 51, they have alien stuff.
I've actually found the clip of the episode.
Oh, nice. Let's see.
I'll
Show
you
it.
this.
Show it. Alright. Scariest place on earth.
Remember this shit.
This is Linda Blair.
Talking
If y'all
about-
don't know who Linda Blair is, she's the girl from The Exorcist.
Oh.
This I was talking about earlier.
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
This was my jam back in the day.
Oh, look. Destination Truth. We were just talking about that.
Yeah.
I used to just watch X-Files.
There is a 25,000-acre woods known as the Pine Barrens.
Clayton Bigsby.
Clayton Bixby.
The area is officially listed as uninhabited.
Sound look
This is
kind of scared of the book.
This is how old you know this show
Oh boy, got the mullet.
Yeah.
That's
Jesus.
your dirt mullet.
This queer. This queer.
Just caught a glimpse of it, and we stopped right there and just looked at each other. And by the time we looked back, it wasn't there anymore.
I was expecting to get my head ripped off.
There's a little lag in the video.
Yeah, sorry y'all.
And I
So-
turned around
It's
and I
fine.
didn't see anything. And it let me go.
Let's see if I can
And-
find
and-
where they go.
And they let me go.
That dude was traumatized.
Yeah, it could go into. So this is the people who go into the woods at night.
Anything that I can help these young folks with,
Just imagine driving through that dirt road at night.
or any
Never.
information that I can give them.
You wouldn't even drive through the Devil's Backbone at night.
You damn right.
Get with the water, going under fences.
Look at that. First of all, you're already doing wrong by crossing a fence. Why are you crossing fences?
This is the distant relative of the Jersey Devil.
Jersey Devil.
Oh yeah, the house still
And
stands.
this is actually a historic, like, you can go back and find the records that this woman gave birth to this child, and this child mysteriously disappeared.
Yeah, the house is still there. Like the ruins of the house are still there.
Mrs. Lee said if I have a child and it's not a healthy baby, I wish it to be a devil.
He's telling him about how
Get rich.
oh,
That's how Sam looked. Just
You're right.
Damn right.
yeah, right there, like,
Right, he
oh,
still
hell
got it
no.
cross and everything.
Like,
He clutching.
I would be too. Shit.
Pacing back and forth.
Okay, what we found now are two very strange large tracks.
That nigga go.
Bones of an animal carcass.
Is that a hip attached to it? That's a pelvis. Yeah, that's what I thought.
it's not a fresh kill. It's a goddamn skeleton.
Yeah. It's been there for a minute now.
Yeah, that one I was just like, it's the fish kill.
Jesus.
Did you hear something? Where?
I think this shows where I first heard about the Jersey Devil.
I think
You
this
have
is
to remember, they're seeing a light down there. There shouldn't be a light down there. This is an uninhabited area.
yeah.
Could be a reflection of eyes. Though.
Yeah, that's what they're saying, that it's an eyes, and they're saying it's the
Could
Jersey
be a
Devil.
possum. Could be
Deer,
Yeah,
anything.
it's-
coyote. Yeah.
But whatever it is, I think it attacks them.
They're walking towards it too.
This may sound racist. This look. Wouldn't see Mexicans walking down that road if you saw eyes.
You
That's all
wouldn't
I'm
see
saying.
anybody of color
You wouldn't see any melanin walk in that direction.
at all. Is that us? I don't know. Can't see. Let's go back.
It's too far. It's too far back. We're going this
Y'all
direction.
hear that? Y'all hear that fluttering?
Hear what? I don't hear
hear
shit.
nothing. We ain't seen nothing. Let's go back, car.
You heard that? You heard that? Shh, shh, shh,
Or what?
shh, shh,
The
shh.
crickets.
Let's go.
Typical.
Fuck that.
Yeah. Yeah, you heard that growl.
Like a coyote or something.
It sounded like something like that.
Bobcat, maybe.
To this day, Laura refuses to talk about what she saw that night. In the
She didn't see anything.
It was dark.
People think they saw.
She don't know what she saw.
Lo and behold.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't take no walk through the woods at night. I like the woods. I know better than to walk at night in the woods.
But if y'all ever want to check out that show, it is a really good show. It tells you about a bunch of haunted places. They do some funny things where they take families to these haunted areas and just stick them in there at night. And it's just funny watching all the white people get scared.
I mean,
There are some with like African American families, and I'm not gonna lie, they're pretty hilarious too because they're just like Sam. Hell no! Why are we here? Why are we doing this?
Pretty sure you gotta blame
Very-
somebody in the family. Like, you
Yeah,
wanted
they
this.
actually do. They go and they blame like one of like the brothers or something, and they're just like, "It's you. It's your fault. We're here. Why did we come here? Why did I listen to you?"
Yeah, Sam knows it's true. It's gotta be that one motherfucker.
That would be Sam blaming us if we took him to go man's bridge. He'd be like, "It's y'all's fault I'm out here. It's y'all's fault creepy shit happening."
This is why whenever we go, we're not saying where we're going. We just get in the car together and go. All right, yeah, Brian, we're going to Goatman's Bridge.
Brian's like shaking
He
his
didn't-
head at
he
all of
didn't-
us.
You don't even
That
know
whole-
what it is.
First one we ain't gonna. Nah, fuck all that, man. Mm-mm.
I already told them if anyone goes to Goatman's Bridge, I'm the one in most danger.
Yeah.
Y'all
I
are
like-
safe.
I
Here,
like
here,
those.
Sam.
I don't have to hear him. I can see him. I can see that hate. Like,
Hey.
That look of why are we talking about this again?
Mm-hmm. All right, but we're gonna end the cryptid talk there before Sam gets more mad at us. But I'm gonna make you more
I'm
mad,
not
Sam,
mad.
because you just done with this conversation. You're
Bro,
done with the
you
Goldman's
know,
Bridge
when
conversation.
Brian's here, he doesn't get mad at us.
That's true.
They have that hate,
What?
that black on black violence going on.
No,
He's like this. He's like
no.
these. Hold on, we're on streaming. I can't.
Yeah.
I have to wait till after the stream.
I can't get jiggy with this.
Nah.
Okay. But no, yeah, okay. So we're gonna end the cryptid talk there before we say something that we shouldn't.
Just canceled.
Yeah,
11
I mean-
episodes, our last episode.
Yeah, 11th was the last one. I want to end at 13. No, so
Friday the 13th.
yeah. So, anyways, that's gonna be the end for our cryptid talk. Next week is gonna be Halloween, or the 30th, when we record it, and I want to talk about the thing that makes everybody scared. The thing that you see behind Adrian, the thing that you see behind Sam, and this area behind me. All this right here. We're talking about shadows, things that we see in the shadows.
Shadows. I get shadow.
No,
Tell you
it's in
what
the dark.
happens in my corner over here.
It's the dark. Yeah, we're gonna talk about the stuff that we see on Sampy's camera.
And Jesus said, "Let there be light." It's not bright enough.
We're
We're
talk
talk-
about all the stuff that everyone sees every podcast.
All the
When I turn my
shadows.
camera.
We're talking about all our shadows. We're talking about I want to talk about the black-eyed children. I want to talk about that.
My boss's daughter.
Mm-hmm.
She will leave the room. She does not. She freaks out just by
Mentioning them.
mentioning it because I think she's traumatized. But yeah,
I'll let you know why she's traumatized, because they are terrifying.
They're the worst of the worst.
is this like the Children of the Corn? That one movie.
No, it's worse than the Children of the Corn.
We
Children-
just want to talk about everything that
Anything that puts you.
I don't know how y'all feel. I say we get like a camera and just go sit out in the dark because it's gonna be Halloween.
We could do that on the 30th.
Like I said,
You want to
We'll
sit
go-
out?
we'll go camp
Sam's
out.
like, oh, no.
Go
You want-
camp out
You want to sit out in the living room with just a candle on?
Mm,
and a Ouija board.
man. Nah, fuck.
Nah, you can't be looking like that, Sam. Every phasmophobia, Sam's the first one. Oh, look, a Ouija board. Let's use it.
Yeah, because
Right.
it's a game. It's different.
Nah,
As,
bro.
Hey,
If you
hey.
actually knew about those boards, even in game,
Yeah.
you shouldn't touch them.
This
That's why
is-
every time y'all
To
are
know
like,
about to
"There's
touch
a
it."
Ouija board," I'm like, "Nah, I'm Mexican. I don't fuck with that. I'm out."
The thing
What's
about
it
it,
called?
Get my
Ohia?
ass out of the
Ohia?
house.
Ouija.
Ohia, right?
Ouija.
No, isn't there a movie called Ohia or something like that? It's about
a-
like the Ouija board or something.
It's a Ouija.
Like,
It's called Ouija board. The Ouija.
I don't fucking know.
I'll even do a little research for you on that, just so you know why I hate it so much.
Great grandma
Yeah.
used to say, "Eyes are the windows to your souls."
Yep.
So even if
Yeah,
it's a game
You
or a
can
movie, you're
you see everything
inviting.
exactly
yeah.
that's there.
Because you
I'm
have to
gonna
remember,
burn some sage.
you have to remember
Punch stick?
also,
Look at that.
we are
That's
putting a
fantastic.
part of ourselves into that because we're using
We're
our
so
voices
immersed.
to activate what's going on.
We ask
Hey,
you
I'm-
questions. Remember, Sam?
Hey,
Like,
We ask you
have you
questions.
ever seen-
I'm
there's a
good on
movie,
facts, friend.
There's a movie about it. There's a video game movie where they do it exactly like that. It's supposed to be about like Elizabeth Bathory, but they turned it into like an American thing. But it's about a video game. I just remember it was so funny because Frankie Muniz is in it, and he has like the best epic line in it where he's like, "Bitch, that's cheating. I'm not even dead yet," because his character isn't dead in game.
Yeah.
I
Adrian.
like that movie.
Adrian went to his happy place.
Fucking drinks in the background.
Yeah, but yeah, we're about to see. We're gonna talk about everything that puts you at, makes you uneasy, No, those little movements that you see, the reason why you've been flinching so much, Sam. I've seen you turn around a couple times. I've been put at no. I had to
I hear
look back a
people
couple
talking.
times too.
You can't get
See-
scared in that house with
see,
his mom
Right,
laughing.
see, right back here, that's a window. Like this is the window to my room.
Right back there is where the most
All the
Yeah.
paranormal.
Yeah,
happens in
yeah,
the
right.
house.
Yeah, that's where her like active corner is. This is a window right here.
Because right here
It's
is a
just-
hallway, and that's where most of the ghosts
I've
have
heard-
been seen.
I've heard knocking a couple times when we're doing this.
Yeah, it's the
through that
neighbors
window.
telling you quiet the fuck down. They're trying to
Like,
sleep.
shut the fuck up.
First of all, the neighbors are like too far away to see me, so to hear me.
They're Karens.
It's
But,
a woman carrying. That's
Yeah.
even scarier.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Brian. Before we end it, let's see them corn rolls. I want to see that
now,
Brazilian horse ass hair that you've got up in your head.
look now, there's no ponytail now. Gotta get them redone and shit. Speaking of that, daddy.
Okay.
Daddy, chill.
Fuck you, man, daddy. What are you? What the fuck is he that?
All right, let's end it. We say something.
All right, everybody. Appreciate you for checking it out, listening to us, having a good time with us, spending a time. This one has been all over the place, and we enjoyed it. I expressed a lot of my fears of the sea, and we all agreed, fuck the ocean.
Yeah,
fuck
that's why
open
Josh
water.
wants me to play Subnautica. It's just been sitting in my closet. I don't even have it out. I have it in my closet.
Yeah, I wouldn't touch it either.
Fuck that.
Subnautica. I played both.
You
Remember,
like
we,
a lot of scary shit, Sam. You're the only person here that likes all that creepy
I'm
shit.
I'm
Like,
100% positive she's possessed.
oh,
Probably. She
without
lit.
it, like,
She
no,
lit.
she's a medium. She's a medium.
There you
Like,
go. Yeah,
It's,
there you
it-
go.
it's
She does live.
I can honestly tell you, yes, I am an empath.
You do live in the most
I-
haunted.
no. I said a medium, not an empath.
No, I'm an empath.
You do live in the most haunted city
I
in
just-
Texas,
I-
okay? So
I just block most of that shit out.
you do live
I'm
in the
like,
most haunted city in
bad.
Texas. I don't want to hear that
I
shit.
don't
Going to the light, Caroline. Going to the light.
All right, everybody.
Night.
All right, everybody. Yeah, we stream this live over on Twitch. Remember, we have the YouTube up already. We're on everywhere that you listen to podcasts, Spotify, Apple iTunes, all that good stuff. Yeah, just catch us there, and yeah, we'll be back next week with shadows
The
and more
Whataburger?
creepy shit.
Whataburger?
All right, bye, everybody.
It's all
Peace.
cold. Later.